Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 110 of my Manchester United Football Manager 2015 Let's Play. And this is where it gets underway. The first knockout round, the first leg against Borussia Dortmund. It's not going to be an easy game against them. They have no injuries whatsoever. Just a couple unregistered players. Nuri Sahin, who's big. I'm really surprised that he's not registered. He's probably one of their best centre mids in the team. Of course, they got guys like Gundogan. Kagawa is more of a cam, though. C8. Centre attacker mid. Who else? They got Milos Jojic. Apart from that, they don't have too many. Who's this Joshua Kimmich? Where does he start? He starts at... Is that Leipzig? Does he join Borussia Dortmund at the start? I don't really know, but either way, I think I've seen him in another save where he's been at Bayern Munich. But either way, he's a good youngster. He develops into a good player. And yeah, don't forget, I started this on the beta. So yeah, that would have been his original team he was at. I think he goes to Bayern Munich in the latest, like now, if you would start a save now. But anyway, they have no actual injuries, so they're going to choose their best team. But like I said, I think Nuri Sahin will be part of that if he was registered. So that going to our team, I'm pretty happy like how I've built this first team squad for Champions League. The only player unregistered is Andrea Pirlo, but he's not at his best anymore. He's just at age like 38. He's not even Pirlo can keep his ability there, and his physical attributes not good enough. Like, he doesn't even make it for the league games for us. Just, we have too many players, so that almost doesn't count. He's just there almost for the experience in training now for some of our younger guys. And even if he's not tutoring a player, I would imagine that would help. So, it's just going to be one game in this episode as well, because the next game we have is Arsenal, Capital One Cup final, and I really want single episodes for these really important games, because if it's a video that pushes to 30 minutes, it can probably get boring, but if there's just, focus on one big game in each episode, it will be better in my view. So, time for the huge game as well. And then after that, I think after I do those two, then I'll do Tottenham and Man City in one episode, and then, we'll do the Borussia Dortmund second leg. But hopefully we can get a couple of away goals, like away from home here, really important, get a couple, because I just feel this is the time, like we're destined to win it this season. Of course, previous seasons, the last two seasons, our squad has been strong. Like last season was really, really strong. I thought we could win Champions League. But now it's just, I feel our team is almost complete, if you'd want to say it in that way. Like younger players we've had are at their best now. I wouldn't say Phil Jones starts as a younger player, but he's at his best now, 26. At 3-4 seasons ago at the start when I started this, it would have been like 22, 23, and it's still a bit on the younger side, but he's actually experienced, the captain now, commanding centre-back he is. Belanta at the same time, 25 now, would have been like 21 when I signed him, and all that kind of stuff. Even James Rodriguez, like he was a big signing. Him and Casillas from Real Madrid, really two world-class players, adding, and Sergio Ramos as well. They're three world-class players in. Who've done it before, with Madrid. So they're huge players. But guys like Luke Shaw as well, like he's at it again. He's only 22 still, but he's building towards that kind of age where he becomes experienced. And Mario Goethe at the same time, he's done it with Bayern Munich. He's 25, great age really. Angel Di Maria, he's definitely got the experience at 30 now, but it's just before he's going to start declining, It's a good age to perform at his best. Memphis Depay as well. He's just reaching his best ability. He's 24 now. This is when he's going to be playing at his best. Richaro Zivkovic, 21. Still very young, but really good. Was a battle between him and Munir. He's so amazing. Going down in training, though, that's probably the difference, but he's killed it in recent games. But I feel, Zivkovic, superb morale at the same time. I reckon I'm happy with... I'll just talk about the starting 11, because that's all that's going to make the difference here. And we'll go into it. I think we've got this, and we're going to stay on attacking, everything like that, playing our natural game. But you may say that our recent performances haven't been absolutely stellar. Like, you look from the Norwich game, even Everton, like, we conceded 3 goals. We still won that. But you look, Norwich at home, we couldn't win. Who else? Stoke, away from home, 1-1. But then we turned around against Newcastle when I played that 4-1. Really, really good. Munir, so he scores there. Colchester, Mane actually trying to give him some more game time. He's a guy that I think will be a solid player. He's done well in the games I've played him. But Colchester only winning 2-0, and Blackburn both away from home, but you should be winning by a bit more convincing, in those kind of games. But still, we got the job done. We still won the game, so you got to be happy with that. So we are going to go in now. Ooh, this is huge. This is the reason. This is to finish off this series to be an absolutely amazing one. Probably the best I've ever done on YouTube. If I cap this off with a Champions League win, it has to be done here. So let's see. I wanted to talk about this guy. He has amazing attributes. Carlos Bacca, or if you say his name differently, not sure. But either way, his mentals are spread out really, really well. They're really high all over. Not every single one. Obviously, positioning's poor, but that's more of a defensive mental attribute. But they're really high all over the park, And that's really good. They're world-class, attributes in mentals of a world-class player. Obviously lacks physically, and then his technicals and mentals together, you would say are world-class, but then his physical attributes drop him down in ability a bit. And he's had a decent season, scored 5 goals. He's done really well in Champions League, scoring 4 from only 3 starts. So, yeah, he's a good player. He's got good attributes. And then there's Mkhitaryan. I don't really rate him too much. He'll probably come up and do something, but yeah, I don't really rate him. And also, they had Atletico Madrid in their group, and they couldn't beat them. They drew and lost against them, so that was the best team in the group. The rest were easy beat teams, of course. So they've got good centre backs. That's the thing. Socrates, who's a very good defender, and then Mats Hummels is an amazing centre back, absolutely amazing. High mentals, the positioning 19, composure 19, anticipation 19. Those are insane. Of course, he's a good tackler as well. Derm, their fullbacks could be a concern. Eric Derm, definitely not world class in the fullback position. Defensive attributes really low. Good physicals, pretty quick. Then Grosskreutz, he's okay. He's a very versatile player. He's a guy that will always be in the team, because the way he's versatile. He can play a lot of positions, but I feel his tackling's not too bad. Maybe fullback is it's his natural, so maybe that is his best position. But whenever I've been Borussia Dortmund, I've always wanted to use him in a bit more attacking position, but that's just me personally. I've never played him at fullback. Well, I probably have because, with rotating, but first choice, probably out wide or maybe centre midfield. But anyway, that's the team. And also, Weidenfeller, he gets a choice ahead of Mitch Langerak, the Australian, but he's aging. But you could say the same about Casillas as well. Weidenfeller's 37 and Casillas is 36. So very, very similar ages. And they're both going down, in attributes, but Casillas is going strong in some. So, yeah, good chance. But I really for me, the centre midfield is what's different. He's just so good. You got Romero in that half-back role, good defensive midfielder. Then you got Goetze and Di Maria as the 2 centre mids. It's so creative for mine. And obviously, Depay and James Rodriguez. See, this will be the difference. We didn't have James Rodriguez down that right side. Sergio Ramos and James Rodriguez. I reckon that will be a huge difference this Champions League campaign now. They'll do so well. Ramos has done, I wouldn't say amazing at right back. He's done what I expected from signing him, He's excellent age. You think 31 is a bit, they're aging. But, for me, what I want to end this series with a Champions League win in this season, he's exactly what I needed. Doesn't matter if he's going to be declining in 3 seasons. I'm probably not going to be going that far without a doubt. So, yeah, if I end this season, I definitely won't. It's perfect. 30-year-olds, 31, 30, even 32 is a good age for the current point in time to succeed in that specific season. So let's go on now and say, what should we say? This is important, team talks. We'll say assertively, what else? Go straight out then, finish off with where you finished in the last match. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Motivating some players, so not too bad. See, this is what, for me, Borussia Dortmund lack world-class players, and that's what we have. If I just take a quick look, they might have a goal from here, who knows? But for me, a lot of world-class. I'll try and be as honest and not biased as I can here. For me, James Rodriguez, world-class. Mario Götze, world-class. Amazing with those attributes. For me, he's world-class. I wouldn't say Di Maria's world class anymore though. Romero definitely world class in that position, defensive midfield. And Zivkovic, not quite there at the minute. Memphis Depay, attribute-wise, he's not quite there, but he does it performance-wise, so I'm not sure. I don't want to commit. Attribute-wise, to me, he's not world-class, but he performs world-class. Luke Shaw, at the same time, not world-class, but really, really good. For me, the centre-backs are both Belanta and Phil Jones look amazing. Casillas not world-class anymore. Ramos, yes. So, yeah, half the team, basically, is world-class. And I'm not sure, maybe I'd say Mats Hummels is for Borussia Dortmund, but I'm not sure who else. And also got to talk on Marco Reus. He actually wants to leave. Bayern Munich showed interest, so he's a bit unhappy and all that kind of stuff. But I did say I'll accept the offer if that comes in. So that will probably be a situation when I may play the second season a bit later in the year. So we'll see. Well, the next season. Yeah, the next season later. So we'll see if that goes down or not in the future. But Di Maria puts it home for his only 5th of the season. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting him to step up. Hasn't scored too many, but he comes up in the important stage. So away goal very early is crucial. You can see Socrates made the challenge and went straight to Di Maria. And, of course, he was going to finish that. The goalkeeper was out of position and puts us in a really good position ourselves early. And Phil Jones picks up an early yellow card. Not the greatest. Don't want him to be missing for the next game. Gundogan's in space, though. They're in space. Casillas, do we go more defensive, though, here? Do we hold on to a 1-0 lead? Because I'm confident. I feel our team is much better than theirs, honestly. And if we play a natural game, we should win this maybe like at least 2-0, 3-0, or something like that. And yeah, more away goals is obviously going to help us. I think we're naturally better. We're naturally better without a doubt. We have a better team, attribute-wise, ratings-wise. Di Maria has a little knock. Hopefully be able to run it off, though. It feels a bit, tight after we scored that goal. So... And yeah, Borussia Dortmund seem to be having a good amount of possession, so that's obviously on my mind at the minute. Romero picking up a yellow card as well. That's what we don't want. Like, yeah, because you don't know how many yellow cards a player has, and they'll miss a game. We can't be missing. We can't have players like Romero, Phil Jones missing games at this stage in knockout games in the Champions League against huge teams. But James Rodriguez, come on! Oh, you got to take those. Because we'll see what happens here, though. James Rodriguez. Yeah, we've got a second. I was going to say, yeah, like 2 away goals is really, really good compared to just the one. That's huge. But what a goal there. James Rodriguez put it in. Look at all the numbers we have there as well. Was always going to find someone if it came down in that area. And Zivkovic smashed it home. Good game. Good game so far. Now, Di Maria. Oh, look at the space. Zivkovic. Oh, Depay. Di Maria. Finish it. Sergio Ramos, come on. Sergio, find Zivkovic. Yes, 3. Oh, this is almost killed off already, this tie. As a whole. Zivkovic puts home his 26th goal of the season. And talking about world-class players, I said he wasn't quite yet. But maybe this is where he makes the step up to that level. What a first touch as well to control it. And then to finish it. You have got this. We have got this. Almost finished in the first half of a 2-legged tie. Especially if we score here. James Rodriguez. Ooh. See, against those lower teams, like see Blackburn, Colchester, whatever, and those teams in the previous episode, Norwich and Stoke, where I couldn't get a win against Norwich or Stoke. I lost one and draw one. I felt the team is exactly where I am mentally at the minute. Like, we want to do well in the Champions League, and maybe they're not as focused in those games, but they're completely focused here, so that's a good thing. Me and my team were on the same wavelength, so that's really, really important, and they definitely showed it here. Massive important performance that was in the first half. Set us on our way for the rest of this tie, both legs, and you can't see us losing it from here with 3 away goals, really. And we could keep going. This could be like a 5-0 or something like that to completely just kill it off. Like, this is not a home. It's a bit different, yeah, if it was at home. Because then, you don't get the away goals. You won't have that difference. But I don't think the away goals will even be a concern. We'll win away here, then we'll probably do the same at home, you would imagine. But yeah, Borussia Dortmund, like I said, the difference in world-class players is probably showing here today. But Błaszczykowski, he's got a lot of pace. Grosskreutz getting forward. See, I think he's good in that kind of position. Oh no, Grosskreutz! See? He can score. They should use him in a more attacking position. So yeah, like I said, when I use him in a more attacking position, that's probably why he can score goals. But he's got decent defensive attributes. But we got to make some changes here. So conceding that goal, I'm not really unhappy about because we've got 3 away goals, really solid. Angel Di Maria will keep him fit. We'll bring on Yuri Tielemans, and yeah, Goethe will go more in the creative role as advanced playmaker, and yeah, Tielemans just sitting back, deep line playmaker. Anyone else? Ooh, James Rodriguez. I definitely don't want him to get injured. I want to bring in Marco Reus. Okay, he's good now. His morale was actually abysmal when he came to ask me to leave, to go to Bayern Munich, really. That's the situation, and a few teams want him because he hasn't been a complete starter for us. But yeah, there's Atletico, Bayern Munich, and Madrid that are interested. So huge teams there. Well, maybe, if he comes on, he wants to show them he can do something. So I always feel, I'm not sure if that's a feature in the game, I just feel that's something that would be realistic, like a player that has interest from big teams and probably scouts in the crowd. They want to perform and show them that they will be good enough for their team. This game has actually been really even. If you look at the stats, like shots and possession, it's been really even. So we've done pretty well to be winning 3-1 here, I feel. I'm not sure what you guys think, but we've had some pretty good chances, definitely. But Royce, he came on, then his morale went to poor. So maybe because he's playing against his old team. Who really knows? Goethe, will we take him off? Yeah, we'll bring on Oliver. Really, really rate Oliver. His attributes always look stunning to me. Those high ones, His vision 20 and flair 20. That's like out of this world. Quite a few yellows. But if some of the any of them going to be banned... Okay, this is important to see here. 3 yellow cards away, so now he's 2 away. How about Phil Jones? How much is he away? 2 yellow cards. Oh, see, that's not good. One, you probably... Yeah, it's hard to say. He'll be 1 yellow card away. And Sergio Ramos... okay, now it will be 2. It's 3, so... interesting. I feel those players are going to miss 1 game, most definitely. No, confirm. So I'm not sure, what you would do in that situation because, they're going to miss a game at 1 point. So, leave your thoughts when I should rest them, play them, or should I do anything like that, or just not worry about it completely. But just being honest, they are probably going to miss at some point during this campaign or Champions League campaign. So, got to play that smartly because they're crucial defensive players. But we're going to hold on here, 3-1. I'll take that. If you gave that result to me before the game, I would take it. Even though we conceded a goal, doesn't completely matter as it's not an away goal. We got 3 away goals, so that's really solid. And like I said, I would have taken this result because at home, you can't see us not winning it. That's the thing. You can't see us not winning it and putting in another performance like this, maybe winning 3-0 or something. But Champions League and just football in general, anything can happen. But unfortunately here, Luke Shaw has picked up an injury. It's a twisted ankle, so he is probably it's 3 weeks. How far away is the next Borussia Dortmund game? So he is probably not going to be fit enough to play that, unfortunately. But don't forget, we have Juan Bernat, who's equally as good, if not better. To me, they're the same. I won't give him injections as well. Zivkovic on form, so good choice to play him ahead of Munir. Really heading towards that world-class stage now. But if he helps us win Champions League, I reckon that will be confirmed he's world class. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Next one, I will record straight after this, so I'll have 2 to upload, which is good. But Arsenal final. Oh, then we've got Norwich FA Cup because I just drew that before, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. If I'm going to play that, or maybe another 3-game episode. They're big games: Tottenham and Norwich, 6th round of FA Cup, and Man City. I could do 3 an episode again. I did that a couple episodes ago. Drop in your comments if you'd like to see that once again. And I shall see you guys next time.